Hey everybody, this is John, and your football team's already out of the playoffs. Your baseball team's been locked out. So why don't you give us a follow on Facebook and Instagram, and while you're at it, subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. And if you've already done all that, then tell some friends so they can do it too. Here's the big show. Lay doesn't even catch you up. I didn't realize that all that stuff Scott does like
You're
that
listening to the Comedy Food Truck Podcast.
Do you just pull the audio out?
We talk live, food, relationships, and have fun with all of it.
While it's going?
Yes.
Yeah, this is all on the. Now here's your host, comedian John Hill.
Wait, everybody can just hear us talking? Like, like there's no...
Do you not watch?
No, all this time, I'm like waiting for the announcer, and I'm like, hey, what's happening, everybody? And everybody can already hear everything I've said already?
Only on video.
Yes.
I cut it on the podcast.
On the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're not listening on YouTube, you're missing out.
Yeah.
There's gold. There's gold
Or
before
maybe
this
you
comes-
are. Maybe that's why you don't watch it on YouTube.
People are listening right now.
I know they are. Hey, what's up? Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
John.
Huh?
We're recording.
Happy
Hi.
Wonder. Anyway, I'm trying to think of some way to do this. Wow. Well, welcome to 2022.
2022.
Did anybody think that before it turned to 2000 that anybody would live this long?
No.
I didn't.
No.
There's no way.
I thought the computers were going to eat us on 2000.
I didn't even care about the
January 1st,
computers,
2000.
man. I thought I'd just be gone anyway. Because when I was young and hearing about the turn of the century, when I was going to be 30-something during the turn of the century, to me, that was too old. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'll never make it to 30-something.
I wake up every morning and go, wow.
And then the universe plays this cruel trick. The universe, the Lord of the universe. No, I don't think God plays cruel tricks, but you know, my aging process plays a cruel trick, and he says, "No, you're not getting away with that easy. You ain't dying in your 30s. You got to hit your 40s and maybe 50s, and then see what pain is really all about." Right?
Wow.
Yes.
Right.
I love when we start with such an up note for a new year.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Who's got
That was
vision
almost
boards?
22 years ago.
Happy New Year. At least
It's
you're not
almost
dead.
22 years ago. Specific. Wow. Somebody has Stockton Matt. That's Stockton education, public education.
He said Matt.
Matt.
Not Matt.
Because in Stockton, they don't add an H. The H
Stockton-
is silent, so
Matt.
why waste the time?
Gotta go to my Matt class.
I'm not saying no diphthong. It's Matt, not math. I don't do diphthongs. Oh, my goodness.
Is that a type of equation?
Yeah.
Solve the diphthong.
Yeah.
Solve for
right.
diphthong.
Solve for diphthong.
X equals diphthong.
The answer is
Correct.
what the
show
H?
show your work.
Show your work. Oh, that's funny. So anyway, welcome to 2022.
Yeah.
Man, it even sounds like I'm like stuttering. Welcome to 2022. 2020 is good. Obviously, all the things before that. 2021, I guess, but now you're saying 2022.
That's a lot of
2020,
twos.
2020,
Yeah,
That's a lot of twos.
That is weird, man. Wow. Is this the year that Biff rules the universe? Is this where the time
It was
rip?
2015,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that happens. Oh, was that
It happened
2015?
7 years ago, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. That's anyway. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Again.
Welcome again.
Like 5 minutes in.
Well, you know, in case you're still dealing with time continuums and all of that kind of stuff,
Right.
you know,
Stuck in traffic.
rifts in the universe, business like that.
The
Hey,
multiverse.
so we're gonna do something. As I told Harry, hi. We're gonna do a fun show, I think, today.
I hope so.
Being that it's the first episode of a new year. First, let's
New
do
Year!
do what we do. Wow. Pew, pew, pew.
There you go. Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, man. Stop it. I'll reach through the video world and I'll deck you, man. I hate that stuff
I
for
really
the
can't
audience.
focus.
For the audience, I can't
really
stand
can't.
that. I can't stand that pew, pew, pew stuff.
Can't focus. That would be what is that? A DJ horn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ horn.
Yeah, and then they start doing, it's not fun. Even though it's 2022, in my shot, there is still a snowman behind me giving a touchdown signal. Wow. Frosty, the creepy snowman. That's a creepy song, by the way. Come on, really. If I was a kid and a snowman came to life, I would
Oh, yeah.
lose my mind.
Mhm. There'd be yellow snow everywhere.
Right. It didn't take long for somebody. Yellow snow. Hey, show us where it happened.
Hey, when I was a kid, they had that They had that animated one, and he melts at the end. That was so sad.
I know.
That was like I needed therapy.
It's
Yeah.
not.
I was like, he's gone.
Yeah.
And there's nothing they can do about it. It just got warm, and he just went to a puddle.
The real reason for the therapy, though, is the fact that you weren't freaked out by him coming to life in the first place.
Well, you know.
I mean, that didn't it later. What was it? Jack Frost. They made this horror movie with the.
Yeah.
That was more accurate.
Right. Yes, definitely. Much more.
I mean, if things start coming to life that are inanimate, I'm not digging that. Yeah. Well, okay, but that's a fantasy world. This is real life. They made movies like live action with families who are really human, and there's a snowman coming to life.
Yeah, that's a problem.
And then he's performing marriages and stuff. What's that about? In that other song, what is it, Winter Wonderland?
Yep. The fact that the cop stops him too, and then the cop just doesn't. Yeah.
I have no idea the motion this guy was just making for the YouTube audience.
Snowman mowing everyone down.
Is that him killing people, or is that your sprinkler?
Live action.
Oh, live action. No, that's that claymation. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, those are creepy.
Yeah, those are weird. Yeah, that's actually what he might. I think the audience has no idea what we're talking about, but
I don't even think we do. But
well, and this is like, wasn't that last? Somebody's like, it's 2022. Stop talking about Christmas. It's over.
You should probably introduce everybody.
Let's do that. Let's start the show by introducing everyone.
good idea.
Let's start the show.
It's about right. We're 5-6 minutes in. We might as well start the show.
We're about there.
So to my left, as always, and on your YouTube screen, also to your left, not my left, your left. Maybe it's my left and your left, or is it my left and their right?
It's my left, your Vetus.
Got it.
NBA joke.
Yes, not yours, not theirs. He's our Vetus. But anyway, it's Jared, our tech guy. What's happening, JJ?
Hey, Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, happy.
Happy.
What is it? Prospero año.
Wow.
Say that? I don't.
I think that's
Nuevo?
it.
Nuevo.
I said año. No, it's Prospero Nuevo año. Año Nuevo. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Now white guys butchering Spanish.
right. But you knew it was Spanish, so we weren't doing that bad.
Anno Nuevo.
We weren't doing that bad.
Nuevo Anno.
Or as our friend Lanita Dominguez would say, they're butchering Costa Rican. Why's it got to go to Spain, right? Why couldn't it be something else? Anyway, let's not get on another tangent. It'll be another 6 minutes. Wow. Next to Jared is our man in the box. And the funny thing is, to the YouTube audience, they don't even know. It's just like, why does he have a different background than everybody else? Is our man Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy New Year.
See, now you just look like the creepy children's show host.
Charles
that
Nelson Riley.
Yeah. From Match Game. Yeah, you look like you're on Match Game. Where's Nipsey Russell? You're on Match Game.
Scott's like twice as big as us on this TV, too. He's like,
we're using a monitor that's
he's
huge.
ginormous.
Wow.
We're actually remote right now, so from our normal studio. We're actually in the home of one of the hosts. I don't want to say, though.
The weather outside is frightful.
My weather outside is frightful.
It is, actually, as the day of this recording. There's a huge storm going on in California. It's one of the 4 days we get rain. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you guys look all cozy.
That's kind of overstating. Cozy. I don't know if I'd say cozy, but
I'm wearing
pretty
pants, so that's good news.
Yeah,
Wearing
just took my
pants.
sweatshirt off.
What? Now the
don't
audience,
know.
if they don't have YouTube, are turning us off. They're like, no, we're not dealing with this anymore. Scott, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
Good.
You've been fighting a cold.
Yeah. Are you winning?
Yeah.
That's good.
But it's been, I didn't get like really any congestion.
Okay. How does Scott fight a cold?
Well, basically it's been with asthma spray,
And jujitsu.
tea.
Wait, does asthma spray work for people who don't have asthma to help against a cold?
Yeah, because what it does is it's supposed to break up the phlegm and the congestion in your chest.
I see. Because it would do that for someone who has asthma, but the cold replicates some of the stuff that asthma does.
Right.
So you're using, I like
So I've been wearing a scarf, which I don't normally wear, scarves and wrap it around your head. But
Yeah.
when my daughter got here, it was on Sunday, my day off on Sunday, that we went to Disneyland. And so that was one of her, what she wanted to do for Christmas gifts. So we went to Disneyland. And it was cold.
Geez, you could have bought her a car for the price of Disneyland.
I know, man. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know somebody.
But the good thing about it, though, it wasn't as crowded as it normally would be because they're not at full capacity. So it was nice because you
we
could
have
still
a
move
pandemic.
around.
And we have a pandemic, but we won't worry
Well, it's by
about that.
it's by reservation only, so there's only so many people they let in.
And we have
Right.
a pandemic.
That's
You know.
why
And
they're
a
most
pandemic,
people
so-
most people know not to go to an amusement park when there's a pandemic.
Right.
Right, of course. But I had my mask and I had my scarf, so I was
So you wore a scarf in public
yes.
in California?
Not only that, but I didn't just wear it like people do. They just let it dangle down, and like, hey. I actually wrapped it around my neck.
Why
and
not?
as a matter of
and
fact,
then let it hang down.
Did you
I
hang
have
yourself
it
in the
right
metal?
here.
Oh.
And then you let it hang down.
Wow.
Wow, did you knit that yourself?
Did they give that
Yeah.
to you when you moved into OC?
It's got fringe.
Yes. My neighbor brought it over there to me and said, I noticed when you got out of your car, you didn't have
Right.
an ascot.
Right.
Wrap this around your
Scar.
face.
Yeah, it's the Orange County welcome pack. You got that. You got some Voss water and a Dickie.
Right. Boss water.
An ascot and a Dickie.
Right.
Wow. That's
So-
Sounds like the setup of a joke.
right.
So that was kind of, I was just starting to get that cold then. So that's why I
Okay.
actually wore the scarf to keep my neck and stuff warm and just drank tea and
yeah.
asthma spray so I didn't get congested or anything. So but
Remember
my
that,
wife
audience.
got sick too.
If you start to feel the symptoms of a cold, get yourself some asthma spray
Right.
and some
ascot.
tea.
And a Dickie.
And a scarf.
A scarf.
Nice,
That's cool.
fuzzy, warm scarf.
Yeah.
Wrap this around your face.
And then make sure you head to Disneyland. Just like that.
So now my wife's been dealing with it, but she's getting better.
Wow. So you fought it, but she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You gave it to her.
Yeah, but she's getting better now.
I
She got it worse
fought
than I
the
did,
law and
actually.
the Law won. What's that?
She got it worse than I did, actually. So,
Well, it's because she got it from you.
yeah, right. I added a little bit to it.
You did.
But
All the stuff you fought off, they just went on over
Put
to your
some
wife.
stank on it.
Put some steak on that cold.
Oh, it's Chippy.
Chippy is
Chippy
in the
the dog.
house.
Did
That
He's
looks
holding
phony.
up for
That
the
look-
audience who does not have YouTube.
looks like a
Scott
graphic.
is holding up a pen that was given to him by his then
Yeah.
dating girlfriend, now his wife.
His dating wife.
right.
Yeah, his dating wife, and then you called him Chippy.
Chippy
Yes.
the intern.
It's looked like a dog that's been
poodle.
smashed on the road.
It's a poodle, right?
Actually,
Could be, I guess. I don't know.
that's
Yeah.
not a poodle.
I think he's supposed to be a poodle.
He's a cockapoo.
That pen.
He's
It's not a poodle.
I'm gonna look him up right now. I think Chippy is a
Well,
poodle.
Chippy might be a poodle, but that
Yeah.
pen is not of a poodle.
That's a poodle.
That is not a poodle.
That is not a poodle.
First of all, it looks like
stepped in
roadkill. It looked like somebody ran over Chippy.
Could be
That's the first thing.
some kind of like a Snoopy dog, whatever that is.
That's
Beagle.
a beagle.
Beagle.
Beagle, maybe.
That could be a poodle. Actually, his head looks like it could be a poodle.
I shot a beagle playing golf the other day.
You shot a beagle? Is that the combination of a bogey and an eagle?
Yeah, it's
a beagle. Which basically a beagle would amount to a birdie, actually. A net birdie.
A net
Because an eagle. Yeah, an eagle's
birdie-
two
birdie's
under.
one under-
An
one
eagle,
under.
No, eagle's two under.
Right.
A bogey's one over. So you would net one under, which is a birdie.
right. So it cancels.
So that's just a fancy way of saying I got a birdie.
Beagle.
I got a beagle.
I shot a beagle.
I shot a beagle. I'm
It
going
was
to use
in,
that the
it was
next
in my
time.
yard. Pooping. I shot it.
Shot the beagle.
Right.
I shot it.
There you go.
Beagle.
Dead.
And,
That's
that,
Dead
and
beagle in the yard.
because there's
That's
so
what
many.
the outdoors will do to you.
Yep.
Well, you would know.
Going outside to use the restroom.
Right. With a stranger who
In,
brought me into the
in
wilderness.
Palm Springs.
In Palm
shooting.
Springs. Who brought guns.
Guns.
And I've never met him before.
Right.
So the anticipation is building. Our last host is our man Ray, who is still utilizing his GoPro to record, which is an effective device that everyone gets to watch every week.
Awesome.
Yeah. Along with his Surface Pro and, of course, the fuel that makes it all go, Mountain Dew. What's up, Ray?
What's up, guys?
Is it real Mountain Dew or diet?
This is the real stuff. Your wife got me
Yeah.
the diet.
Yeah, well, she gave you my diet. It was actually at our house.
What's
She went all out
Well,
on that
here,
one. She
take it.
grabbed one from me.
Oh, that's funny.
She thought she was saving me because she thought it was
she
real.
she regifted me.
No, she was punishing me because she thought it was real and thought I had like set up in my garage the opportunity to drink a sugar-filled drink.
You'd fallen off the wagon.
So she took it to give to you because you can handle it and I can't.
I can't.
Only to realize that I had bought Diet Mountain Dew. So now we're both unhappy.
You want it back? It's still in the fridge.
You get a Diet Mountain Dew and I don't have mine.
I could have brought it.
No,
I
it's
don't know.
fine. No, I'm not bitter or anything. I'm just saying it was funny to my wife. I said,
yet.
It is
see,
funny.
stop trying to sabotage me. It don't work.
Sabotage. Hi,
Ray,
John.
how are you doing? Yeah, I was gonna
Hi.
say, Ray, how you doing, man?
Fantastic, man.
Good. So
Yeah.
you and Jared had an idea for the show, so I'm gonna let you guys lead it. Sorry,
You hear that?
I did a.
No.
I thought it
Diana's
was,
releasing the pressure cooker in the kitchen.
what? Release the Kraken.
Oh
Microcosm.
boy!
I think John sprung a leak.
It is. I'm slowly gonna deflate here, just like Frosty. Just like Frosty. Frosty, the creepy snowman. So you guys had ideas for the show as we kick off the new year that we might start to move forward by kind of looking back.
Yeah.
So why don't you guys set this up?
Okay.
Do it.
Ray's like, what?
Do it.
Yeah, I kind of just wanted to know what everybody did over the last, or the Christmas break, like the 2 weeks
Okay.
over, where normal kids would be out of school that time frame.
Normal kids.
Normal
What
kids.
abnormal kids do?
Well,
Yeah.
homeschoolers are always out of school. So, but yeah, just curious. I know, Scott, you went to Disneyland.
Yes, I went to Disneyland.
Is that all you did? Did you do anything else?
Huh?
Did you do anything else, or did you just go to Disneyland?
No, that's about it. Just went to Disneyland on that day on Sunday, and my daughter brought one of her friends that I know as well,
Oh,
and
Derek.
no,
no, but help the audience. Okay, so hold on, help the audience. You don't see your daughter all the time because she lives where,
she lives in Houston.
and you
Oh, wow.
live in snooty
live in-
Orange County, right?
I live in Orange County. Yes,
Right.
so she came out like around the 15th, I think, of this month.
She spent some time with you,
So
and you're
she's
saying
been
she brought a friend.
Yeah, she's been spending time here, but she's also spent, a few nights at her girlfriend's house. And then I went and picked him up, and
So
and
the
we went to
friend lives
Disneyland.
here in California. She didn't
Yes.
bring a friend from Houston.
Right, she
Got it.
lives here in California.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so she brought her along, and it was kind of a sad story because they were joking about her dad,
Who's
And
the friend's dad.
about my daughter's friend's dad.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that's pretty sad. What happened? Well, it turns out that her dad left, And I said, well, how did your dad, and this was many years ago when she was younger, her dad left. And I says, well, what happened? And she said that he just said he was going out to get some milk and he never came back.
I really don't want to laugh at this.
That's tragic. That is
And
tragic.
I'm like, wow, that's
terrible.
horrible, so then this big
Does
joke
she
was,
know?
well, maybe he'll,
Does she know that he's passed away, or does she just think that because he never came back?
I don't know that I didn't want to laugh or anything.
No,
but
no. I'm not trying to. I mean, it's hilarious in that sense, but I guess what I'm saying is, she said that he passed. Like she literally said he passed, or that he's just out of her life.
Left.
he's out of her life. Like he went to go literally he says, I'm
Okay.
going to get some milk.
So he's not dead.
No.
Oh, okay.
He's just
never
out
came
of her
back.
life.
He just
He's-
one day got up and said, "Some guys
I'm
go.
going to
I'm going
get
to get
milk."
some smokes. I'm going to go whatever."
No,
he said, "I'm going
he
to
was
get
going
milk."
to get milk.
Specifically. No.
Wow.
I'm going to get some milk because the running joke was, well, maybe he'll show up one day with the expired milk and say, hey, I'll be right back. I got to go get more or something, So,
Forgot the cookies.
Get out of your bed. I've got a lot of deliveries on my route.
Jeez.
But he
So it
wasn't
was like-
a milkman by profession. He just used milk as the excuse to leave the family
Yeah.
long enough to leave the family.
Wow.
exactly.
Wow.
So that's why they were laughing. I'm like, wow, is that really true? And she said, yeah.
I'm
He
telling
said,
you.
I'm going to get some milk. I'll be back. And he never showed up.
Don't ever let your spouse have any affiliation with getting milk. Ever. That's so crazy.
All right, I'm going to go get some milk. I'll go with you. No, it's okay. You stay here.
yeah,
No. I'll come with you.
Wow.
No. Hey, why don't you go with your dad?
Yeah.
Are you going to the store? No,
Yeah, take one of the kids.
Just going across the street to Miss Jenkins.
She has milk.
Milk. It'll do the body good. Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
That's why I was like, oh, that's sad. But then again, at the
But
same
then
time,
you're
it's
like
like, wow.
rolling inside. Yeah, I know. Wow.
Wow. I'm going to get some milk. I'll see you
Never.
never.
That is kind of, anyway, whatever. There's a part of me that's like, that's cowardly.
That
Yeah,
is.
of course it is.
For sure.
That's
Either that, I will say this, the slight chance that this guy gets a benefit of the doubt is he did talk to his wife or whoever her mom was maybe. I mean, I'm assuming there was a woman in the
Yeah,
picture.
her mom.
Yeah. And maybe her mom chickened out and didn't tell the daughter what's really going on, but whatever. Somebody is a coward.
Yeah.
Most likely it's the dad, but I'm just saying. Dude just
Right.
like bones out and it's like going to get milk. That's crazy, man.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
As someone who had a divorce in my childhood where my dad left my mom or, whatever happened there, at least he had the guts to tell her. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, way to start the show on an up note.
Yeah.
Scott.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you. Well,
While I'm thinking, go ahead, Scott. You were going to say something.
no, that was it.
Okay.
So that was,
So you hung out with your daughter, though, is what you're saying, over the break and all that stuff. Got a chance to spend some time with her, spend some time
spend some time. Yeah.
your new wife.
And work. Yeah.
Oh, and you worked? Oh, okay. So you have to work during the holidays? Like literally on Christmas or just during the 2 weeks?
I worked all the way up to, I actually worked Christmas Eve, and I was off Saturday, Christmas Day, Sunday, and I went back to work Monday. But I will be working New Year's Eve
Yeah.
and New Year's Day.
Well, I would assume if you work Christmas Eve, you'll work New Year's Eve. But
Yeah.
New Year's Day too. It's just a
Yeah.
lot of shadiness going on that you have to go catch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody trying to rip off workman's comp.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scott's on the job.
So I started to ask you what you had for Christmas dinner, but then that reminded me that we have the results of our Christmas draft show.
Ooh.
So we need to announce the winner.
Results were 0 votes for anybody.
No.
There were actually
No,
people
we
who
had-
heard that
oh, yeah.
show and voted.
We had quite a few people vote.
Love your audience.
Yes.
I love.
Thanks,
I love
guys.
the audience.
You guys want to know who won?
Yes.
I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna go get some milk. I can't take the stress. Wait, I think we should guess who won. I'm trying to remember
All right,
those
go ahead.
dinners, but
John's been gone for a long
I
time. getting that
remember.
milk.
Well, I think I remember. It's gotta either be Jared or Scott, only because
Mine was all over the place.
mostly just because Jared had the first 2 or 3 picks that I would have picked. So, and I know I would have won.
I think mine had chicken
So I think
nuggets and
Chicken nuggets,
French fries.
anything that will be delivered by DoorDash.
Scott, who do you think won?
I think you won.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
I think John won.
Okay.
Teacher's
I'm
pet.
lame. I think I had a lame dinner.
And actually,
Yeah.
drum roll.
Oh, you can't ask who you thought because you know the answer.
John won.
No, I did
Yes,
not.
you did. We actually tied, but in a technicality, my wife was the last vote. So,
What? Why is
Yeah.
that a technicality?
well, I mean, she listens, but
Yeah.
I don't know. She was. Yeah.
Right, what are you trying to
pretty
say about
much.
your wife?
You hear that? Her voice.
Yeah. I don't know if the audience heard that, but his
going out
wife
to-
spoke from outer space.
That was awesome.
She's going out to
knows.
get milk right now.
And somewhere there was
Dad, go pick us up some milk.
somewhere Diana was in somewhere and her head went. What?
Yeah. So
Somebody's
I couldn't,
talking about me.
I couldn't, in good conscience, take the victory because I know how
Well,
it
did she
played
vote
out.
for you?
Yeah, but only
Well, then you
only
won.
because I was a vote short.
It wouldn't matter. Wait, what do you mean you were a vote short?
You actually won by 1 vote until she voted. Then we tied.
So then we tied.
Okay.
Well, I'm okay.
Well,
I
I
could
accepted
live
if
with
you
a
accepted,
tie.
but I didn't want to.
Could
I
live
couldn't
with
do
a
it like that.
tie. Well, no, your wife supported. It counts. She voted for you. That's fine. She technically voted for me twice because, because first 3 picks are what I would have picked. So technically, everybody voted for Jared. Were really voting for me anyway.
Solve for diphthong.
Everybody really wanted that chocolate cake. It's all for dip.
Oh, is that what it was? The chocolate cake.
The chocolate cake
That's
did him
funny.
in. Yeah. Nobody
Get 'em-
likes key lime pie. I
Get
knew
it
that
with
was
the
sinking.
sugar. Well, that is tough when if you just compare chocolate cake to key lime pie.
Ooh.
I'm gonna pick chocolate cake. As far
right.
as I'm saying, popular amongst the
Right,
masses,
right,
I will
right,
pick
right.
that every time.
See, the whole day I was thinking creme brulee, and then when we got to the show, I was like, "What was it? What was it?" I couldn't
I thought
remember what
Scott
it was.
picked creme
He
brulee.
did because I
Oh.
forgot to do
Well,
it.
but let's say
But I
you
would've had it.
Let's say you would have remembered creme brulee. Well, first of all, you're assuming creme brulee would have beat out chocolate cake. That's the first thing.
Dude, it's
We don't
Oh, I
know
didn't
if
see
that's
that.
the case.
I didn't see that.
It was like a rodent running through the house. I don't know what that
You
was.
got mice.
Something
in your house.
like tailless mice. No, seriously, like. But I was going to ask is this is really dealing with the last episode, but if you had remembered,
Yeah.
The other question is, would you have drafted it before Scott drafted it?
Yeah, because I did the key lime pie before he drafted
did a
his
round
dessert.
before?
And when he
Oh,
said
okay.
creme brulee, it came back, and I was so mad at myself.
That's hilarious. Well, one of the things I forgot was when you had picked prime rib. I don't know why I didn't think of a. You have to help me, but I know a filet mignon comes in a longer
yeah,
roast.
the
What do they call
tenderloin.
those? Tenderloin.
Yeah.
That's what I
Beef
should have
tenderloin.
remembered.
Yeah.
A beef
You mentioned that
tenderloin.
on the show.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
But it's probably after I picked. I just figured maybe deep frying the turkey, kind of thing. But okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure creme brulee would beat out chocolate cake. There's a lot
Yeah,
of people
yeah.
who are not snooty eaters.
Right.
And chocolate cake's pretty good. And you could go snooty or unsnooty with chocolate, and everybody likes it.
Should do chocolate
Get
creme
some,
brulee.
get some ganache. Chocolate creme brulee.
My
Wow.
problem is I just didn't take it as serious as
Wait,
you guys
if
did.
so wait, here's the thing. If a creme brulee is chocolate, would it technically be a creme brulee?
Wow.
Come on, man. That's good.
Oh boy.
Good stuff. Sorry. I'm battling my own little. That's why I was asking about the congestion, because I sound like a 50-year smoker when I laugh. To do the show in a mask.
Oh my gosh.
So, okay. So that's what Scott did over the break.
Yeah.
We're 25 minutes in.
There's
Let's
the
get back to our topic.
That's the shoe.
Let's get back to our topic.
Ray, you got a little bit of snow, huh?
Yeah, I moved.
You're in a brand new house.
I moved,
Well,
and I'm having
to you.
my first winter
Right.
in the new place, and yeah, it's cold.
How many? I said square feet. How many feet up are you? How many square feet are you
I
up?
think we're just over 5,000 feet.
Okay. So at 5,000 feet, you're going to catch some
Yeah, like
different
it's
weather.
Like, it's like
than-
5,200 feet or 5,400 feet or something like that.
yeah.
The thing is, what's funny is my daughter works up the road at Mountain High, and it's another 1,000 feet higher.
Mountain High is what? Just so people
Ski
don't
resort.
realize.
Mountain High is a local ski
Doesn't
resort.
think she works for some kind of a
Yeah.
cannabis factory or
Sorry.
something.
Right?
some Appalachian cannabis
legal,
factory.
legal cannabis, Mountain High. What's funny though is she works security, so she works the parking and a lot and stuff, and she calls all the guys. They call them all dude bros.
That's funny.
All the dude bros are coming up.
Well, they all
To
come
go-
up in trucks with their
Yeah.
hats that go flat across, and
Oh,
yeah,
it's all
that's
it's
the
all
whole
yeah.
snowboarding,
And
and
they put their window down. Hey, bro, can we park here, man? And then they find out she's a girl. Whoa, sorry, man.
right.
Because she's all bundled up. She's covered up from head to toe, you know.
Because
and all
they're
of her
just
ski gear.
skaters who are just skating on snow.
Dude bros.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's
dude bros.
that's here. Now, if you're in the East Coast, so you get some of Scott's crowd goes up into like Vermont and all those areas.
Right.
Right. Yeah, we're skiing, Buffy.
So yeah, so it's been interesting. A lot of snow, a lot of remembering how to drive on ice and snow. We've got 4-wheel drive vehicles, so nobody's chaining up or anything. But it's fun to watch all the people from down the hill that come up. And I live at the end of a street. And
Can we give them your address?
That's a hill. It's a hill.
Hold on a
It's
second.
a hill.
But you had that pause. I live at the end of. Oh, that's good. I live in dirt. I don't know where you live.
I
Where does
live
everybody
at
else live?
the end
I
of
live
the
at the end of a street. I
The
live on a
street
street.
the street I'm on is on an intersection, and the end of the intersection is a hill.
Yeah.
And there's a front way up that's like kind of a main highway that's really well maintained, and then there's a kind of a back way that the residents use. And the ski resort thought it would be great this year to advertise that you can come up the back way, which dumps you in the neighborhood
Oh, gosh.
into all of the roads that aren't well maintained, and they're ice, they're slick, they're snow, they're ice. And we had probably 30 cars piled up, blocking both sides of the road. We had cars sideways. We had
Oh my gosh.
yeah, it got so bad to where me and like 5 of my neighbors were standing on the corner. And one of the guy had a beer, the other guy's standing there drinking, guy had his camera out, and we're standing there just watching the spectacle of these people coming up in their 2-wheel drive cars and just listening to that all day. Just watching cars turn sideways, and then Caltrans finally came up and with a big snow plow, and the CHP came up and they finally closed the road and cleared it, and then plowed the whole road and everything and got it to where it could be used. But it was just like,
Jeez.
so I've learned really quick how to get around town to avoid those people.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't go down this road, but I can. See you later.
Yeah.
Those are what I referred to when I was up in the mountains as flatlanders.
They call them the Flatlanders. Well, and they call them snow players. They call them the snow players are coming up. So yes.
Yeah, I was up there. I worked for 2.5 years. They used to call them Raider fans.
There is, unfortunately,
No, I'm not kidding.
There is a lot
I'm
of
not-
truth.
yeah, I'm
There is a
absolutely
lot
not
of truth
kidding.
to that.
I'm not kidding.
I would say
I'm laughing
90
because I know what you're talking about.
most of them are wearing Raiders jerseys. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but then I got in a lot of trouble because I said, "Oh, that's a very bigoted thing to say," and then I got in trouble. Now everybody on the hill hates me.
Jeez.
Yeah, I did. I worked up there for 2.5 years. I mean, this is 10 years ago, but I worked up there for 2.5 years.
And we get a lot of the, you drive down the road, like I went and picked Katie up from work the other day, and it's 6 miles from my house. Took us 2.5 hours
Oh my god.
to get home from the resort.
Wow.
To go, yeah, it was just, but the people watching just made it, because you got everything from the proficient snowboarder and skier has got all the gear and everything, to the guy in his blue jeans and a sweatshirt who's soaked and just on the side of the road shivering, trying to pack his kids back up in his car. It's just like,
So how far away is that drive? You said how many miles?
6 miles,
2.5 hours.
2.5.
Nothing makes that worth it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was. Yeah, I told her she could have walked home.
Yeah,
in half the time.
2.5 hours to go 6 miles.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Yep. And that wasn't even all the way to. We turned off into the neighborhood as soon as we could and got onto the ice roads and took the ice roads home. But it was so bad. There's a camp right across from there, and we know the people, and she can actually go over there and like crash out for a little bit if she wants to. So she may do that if it gets really crazy. But that was the weekend. That's as bad as it gets. I mean,
Yeah.
so but the amount of traffic was just to where you're at the we're driving, we put the truck in park and sit there for 2-3 minutes, put it in drive, go maybe 2 car lengths, put it back in park, and sit there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's great.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's the road that's maintained, so we're not on ice or anything. We're just stopped. It's just they can't handle all that much traffic. So, anyways, that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now. I'll be driving home in it tonight, going up in that tonight. So I've got chains and 4-wheel drive.
Very snowing tonight, huh?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a big storm coming in. So,
Great.
But where does it start snowing? Like, it doesn't snow the whole way up, right?
no, it's usually
About a third of the way up, or the last third. I mean,
about
maybe.
the last third of the drive up. Yeah, when you're starting to make that last little,
because it goes
climb.
up pretty quick.
Yeah,
Right? You kind of come off a main drag, and it still could be pretty nasty even
Yeah.
on the main highway. But because there's a high desert area, and then there's a road, a freeway, I should say, that comes through, and your place is like kind of a state highway that comes off of that main freeway, right? And then you go up pretty quick.
Yeah, and it's pretty sudden. It's not It's not like it starts to snow and you kind of drive into it. It's kind of like this. It's a flip of the switch.
Yep.
And it's like snow.
It's a little bit. There's another
Gotta pull
town.
over.
There's another town nearby that's. You were telling me they had a sinkhole, so they had to reroute everybody's traffic. But similar, like there are these small kind of mountain areas. Scott used to live in an area like that too. That the area I'm thinking of is where you used to live, Scott. And you get those areas. That's where everybody wants to go if they only have like the afternoon or the day or the whatever, because they're closer.
It's accessible. Yeah.
Because our family lives near a bigger town that's a little more of a drive up.
Right.
Oh, I heard that was.
We still get traffic, but a lot of that was the 18 thing again too.
I heard somebody went up to Big Bear and it was 6 hours.
Yeah, because it was part of it was the 18, part of it was the same thing. Yeah, you get
That's a 45-minute drive.
Yeah.
From they said they got off the freeway and it was 6 hours.
Yeah.
Should have been 45 minutes. Yeah.
yeah. It was crazy. This weekend was crazy. We had roads closed and all that. That's why. But so that was.
Anyway.
It's fun. I know the rest of the island, especially the ones that aren't in California or Southern California, don't care. But I mean, maybe you're in Kentucky. I know there was some. Was it tornadoes? Wait, tornadoes in Western Kentucky and all that.
Yep.
There was stuff going on all over the country, basically. Well, the world, but craziness, man.
Just go down in your cellar and hope when you come out that your house is still there.
Right. Whew. Our listeners in the Middle
gone.
East. Our listeners in the Middle East, they're dealing with. I don't know what they're dealing with, to be honest with you, but I don't know what the weather's like.
They're in winter.
Sand.
Isn't it still hot though, even in the winter? It's still
I
hot.
don't know. That would be interesting. I don't know if they're like the high desert here, because our high desert here, for listeners that don't know, we're by the Mojave Desert, which is called the high desert, and we call it that because it's at altitude and it does get snow. And it's very extreme. So in the winter, we get down into the 20s, and then in the summer, it gets up into triple digit 114, 120 degrees. So it's very extreme.
Kind of extreme. The other thing is in the high desert is there's a town that used to lead the nation in narcotics, and so that's also why it's called the high desert.
Yes. The high desert.
High desert. Meth. They don't even say it with TH. There's another diphthong they cut out. They just MEF.
Meth.
Can I get some meth?
Methamphetamines.
Some meth.
Methamphetamines.
Give me some meth. Great. So, Jared, what'd you do? You were the one that wanted this. You had some stuff you want to talk
I was just
about.
curious what you guys did.
And now we're stinking at an hour in the show.
We haven't seen each other in weeks.
We were worried about filling time.
Pre-show, we were like, I don't think we can make this work.
Yeah. For those that care, I got my griddle. My
Yes, you
Blackstone.
did. Your teeth came in? No, I'm just kidding.
Right. My griddle.
Your griddle.
Griddle.
You got your Blackstone?
I did.
Well, I got to be black.
Yep.
All right. Couldn't be a white stone. What and how have you used it?
Well, I have, yeah. It took a little while to get it seasoned because the top is cast.
Tell us everything.
It talks slow.
Talk slow. Whisper it.
The top of it's cast iron, so it took a little while to get it seasoned. But
That's good.
Yeah, once we got it there, I cooked. We usually do. We make homemade country sausage every year,
Yeah.
and our family will come over on Christmas morning.
Oh, yeah, you were talking about
Yeah,
this. Yeah.
so we do that, and usually, in the recent years, it's been my brother and I cooking on one of those little indoor electric skillets or griddles, you know. So we're cooking maybe 10 of them at a time, you know. But this one, I was able to get 40 pieces on there.
Oh.
And I still had room on the griddle
Dang.
for more. But
You can
that's all
set
we-
that up on the street corner out
right?
here and just
Yeah, that
ring
thing's
your bell.
amazing.
Get yourself an easy up. You can do some
Right.
tacos.
Little cart.
You know, the thing is
Man.
I usually cook city sausage.
Uh-huh.
So it doesn't, I don't know how
It's a
many,
little,
I
it's a
wonder how
little
many
chewier,
countries- Yeah, how
more
much-
gritty.
So
It's made out of possum.
So back
it's
to
not
this.
pork. It's not pork.
It's cat. Back to this.
Jeez.
This griddle.
You said country sausage.
Is
I'm
this
like,
thing? So is this thing a rat? Is it? Is it gas? Is it electric?
It runs on propane.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But you can use it indoors, or
I wouldn't because the
because
propane
it's like a
tank.
barbecue kind of thing. Okay,
yeah,
so you run it
got-
outside.
Yeah, you want to
kinda
run your
like,
propane tank inside.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
hold on.
kind of sleepy.
Yeah.
Every time I cook, I want to take a nap.
How's
This is
dinner?
so-
Explosive.
It's so tiring. So this thing is, so it's like a big commercial like griddle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I got
That's
a rat
awesome.
outside. I'll show
Right,
you.
I'll go check it out.
You got a rat outside? No,
Rat outside.
it's a rat
Hey,
outside.
hey, Jared, show me your griddle.
Thanks, Eddie.
But we also went to Disneyland. Scott, I think you
nice.
and I were there. We might have been there on the same day. You were on
What?
you were on a Sunday, weren't you? Yeah, I think we were there the same day. I didn't know till later on when I saw a picture. But
It's a step
yeah,
on a milk
we were
carton?
there hanging out with some friends of ours.
Did you see a picture on a milk carton?
You know,
Yeah, picture outside. Have you seen this man?
you know,
Was
I
it on a
have
milk
not,
carton, the picture?
I have not gone the entire holiday season.
Really?
This is like one of the first times I never went down there.
I
during
have
the
not
holidays.
gone the entire 15-20 holiday season. I've never been to Disneyland during the holidays. I don't even know the last time I went to Disneyland.
My kids made it down. My kids went down a couple times.
Was it when the Lakers beat Portland in the playoffs?
Was that Disneyland that
It
we
was
were at?
Disneyland,
That
yeah.
had to be the last time I went.
Yeah.
That's funny.
What was that, 2000?
Was I on that trip?
Something like
Was I
yeah,
there?
we were all
yeah,
there.
I think we were
I
all
think
there.
that was
yeah, I remember
2000.
that.
Yeah, that's the last time I've been to Disneyland.
Wow.
That was a fun trip.
21 years ago.
That's me.
It's changed a little.
Wow.
A little bit.
A little
I've
bit.
seen it for a lot of years, but I had a pass for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to have a future, so I get rid of my pass. I decided to buy a house.
It's about the
Yeah,
same price.
it's about
Give
the
up
same
3
price,
years.
yeah.
I could afford a
Yeah.
house. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, now anything else you've cooked on the griddle though?
Yeah.
The Blackstone.
We tried.
Pancakes?
We tried to do breakfast. We did actually. We
Did
did
you really?
pancakes for our trial run. They
That's
didn't
cool.
turn out too great because we were still in the process of seasoning it,
Seasoning,
getting
right,
used
huh?
to like the hot spots. So they kind of charred a little bit.
Okay.
But now that I know how to use it and we can get the heat right, we'll try that again pretty soon.
Anything that's non-breakfast?
What did we do?
What could you do on there? Carne
think
asada?
if we
Dude,
did-
you could do
yeah.
tacos. You could do Philly cheesesteaks. You could do
yeah.
pretty
Pretty much.
so many things.
Pretty much anything you get at a
Fajitas.
diner.
Right, fajitas.
You can do
yeah, 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 yeah.
fajitas.
Yeah,
I mean,
anything
there's
you would
so
cook
much
on,
stuff.
Anything you
Yeah.
cook on a grill, yeah.
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 Yeah, I think like diner, like you
Right.
said. Yeah,
Right.
just, you basically have
I
a
have-
diner grill.
I have
You
in my
do smash burgers.
in my little camping
Yeah.
trailer, I have my Coleman stove, obviously.
Yeah.
But Jennifer picked me up this cast iron griddle that fits on it perfectly, like
Nice.
locks onto
Yeah.
it, and it's ribbed on one side,
Yeah,
and then
flat
it's
on the
flat
other.
on the
Yeah.
other. And man, I cook everything.
Yeah, I got one.
on that
I got
thing.
one at home like that, but man, I sure
Everything
would
cooks
love
on
to
that
have 400 more square foot of
Well,
inches.
yeah, okay, you can't do a lot on a little Coleman stove,
or whatever,
Yeah.
or just
yeah,
on
it
that
works.
griddle.
It works
thing,
so great.
You know.
and it's so hot. That cast iron gets so hot.
Oh, yeah.
I turn it off. I turn the fire off. 5 minutes before I'm done cooking, and it just finishes cooking. I save
You
a
can
bunch
do
of
steaks
propane.
on those things, man.
Oh, we
You
did.
do
We
it.
did steaks. We did burgers. We did hot dogs. You flip it
Yeah.
over and do pancakes and eggs and
Yeah.
But I'm saying you could do them on the flat top, the steaks and the burgers. and
yeah.
all
See,
that.
I always use the rib side for that.
You
The
can,
little
but I'm
grill-
saying
grill
you can
marks.
also
The grill marks,
Yeah,
yeah.
but if you do like smash burgers or you want to get a
Oh,
nice
yeah.
crust on the steak,
Right.
do that flat top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the chefs do.
You
huh?
know, last
chefs will
time.
throw it in a cast iron and then throw it in the oven.
Yeah, last time my buddy bought some tri-tip, and we seared it. We seared it on the griddle,
Oh, yeah.
and,
Done
then
that.
and then threw it on the barbecue. He had a little portable barbecue. He's like, "Let me sear those real quick." So go for it, and then we threw them on the
Dude,
barbecue.
you
Oh,
do
they
some
were so
tri-tip.
good.
I'd marinate them for like 2 or 3
So-
days, and then
oh,
I'd
so
sear
good.
them and then put them in the oven.
We eat good when we're camping.
Slow cooking.
We do eat good when we're
sounds
camping.
like
Yeah. It's like the one time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we're 40 minutes in, and I haven't shared yet what I did over the break. And
What you did?
What you done?
Nothing. I'll be honest with you, I did nothing. Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing, man.
So let's wrap up the show. I did nothing.
Came over to my place for Christmas. We had everybody over.
It took me an hour and a half.
So, yeah.
Go
it
up
did.
that stupid
That's
hill.
not
And I
bad.
did nothing.
That's not bad.
No, it's bad. It's a 30-minute drive.
Thanks for
it took
coming
me an
up.
hour and a half.
Thank you for coming up.
No, it was fine. I mean, it was fun. But it's, man.
Did you guys get snow on Christmas?
We did in the evening.
I call it sleet.
Yeah,
Sleet, yeah.
it was. Yeah, it was.
It was like it was starting
wet
to come
snow.
in.
It was real flurry, real light flurries,
Wintry mix.
and then it came in the next day. We had
Yeah, it was
about
nice.
we got about 2 inches the next day,
okay.
and then
Yeah, man.
got the giant
My
icicles
wife was
on
telling me
those.
up in the north they got 10 feet in Lake Tahoe of snow.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
10 feet.
That's insane.
It's good though, man. Pack it up. That's
Yeah,
we
we
get
need
more of
that.
that so we can get some water in this crazy state.
They broke some kind of record. It's I was reading last night. I think over December they got 16 feet at Tahoe.
16.
16, that's crazy.
That's
yeah,
good.
I think wasn't it since like what 1968 or something like
it's
that? They've
over
had the
50
most.
years. Yeah.
That's what we
Yeah.
need.
I'm telling you,
Yep.
man, we get 3 inches of snow, and that place is just it shuts it down. It's like
Well,
what
it's
is 10, what
California.
is 10 feet like?
It's still California, man.
Be digging my garage out.
Storm watch.
Storm watch. We may get up to a half an inch of rain today.
That's it. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. We are tracking a storm coming in from Alaska.
Over to Jennifer on site where we found a man who left for milk 25 years ago.
Stuck in the storm. Storm watch. Dun, dun, dun.
Apparently, he got in a truck with a guy that took him out to Palm Springs
To shoot
to shoot guns.
in his bathrobe.
What happened?
I don't know what's going on.
We found him in the trunk of the car.
It's
What am I doing
Clutching
out
a
here?
well-expired bottle of milk. Clutching a bottle of milk that turned into cheese.
That's gross. Well, everybody, I think I can call you family now. If you've been listening for this long, we're on our like third year and something. I don't know,
Yeah.
third calendar year.
Yeah.
I don't know about episode wise, but third calendar year. And I appreciate everybody listening. And I'm not even going to just try. I'm not even going to like, what's the word I want? I don't want to defraud you guys anymore. I'm not making any promises for this year. We always like, we're going to have shows and do this and do that. And then we don't do it. So
Nothing promised, nothing lost.
we will say that we try every year, but I don't know what's going on with COVID. So anyway, sometime this thing might be not a mess anymore. I'd like to meet some of the audience.
Heck yeah.
You guys.
Yep.
Wait, the camera's over here. And in the meantime, we are excited.
Scott just makes love.
I
to
just
that
want to
camera.
get, I know, right?
Look at that guy, Dad. Look at that.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
I was about to say I look forward to Scott being back in the studio in person, and instead, Scott has begun what it can only be construed as an inappropriate hand gesture.
Need to go wash his camera.
He's watching something. I don't know if it's a camera.
Oh my gosh.
His orb. It's got like a, what do you call those things? The crystal ball that you look at to see the future.
Right.
He was prepping it.
Right.
Nice.
So anyway, we do love you guys. Keep commenting. I am so proud and excited that people voted. Should I ask how many people voted? Like how many votes came
I
in?
actually don't know.
6.
I don't know the number.
3.
Somebody voted twice.
We had 3 votes, and Diana had made 4.
I took December off of social media, and Diana has been running our social media for us, so she knows the numbers. But I don't.
She's our intern.
Yeah.
Well, she spoke from the beyond earlier.
Watch
I'm just
this.
kidding.
Watch this. Diana, what are our numbers?
No idea.
Okay, there you go.
Well, anyway, I'm proud that you guys voted who did, and we'll have another great show, and it probably won't be 45 minutes. We'll try to prep it. But anyway, thanks for listening, guys. We could go another 15 with goals for 2022 and make it 2 episodes.
Let's split it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, into 2
No,
episodes?
let's go to the next one.
Oh, so we'll have 2 45-minute episodes?
Yeah,
why not?
Crazy.
Yeah, why not? We're cranking now.
Well, anyway, we're off to a really mediocre start for 2022, so let's keep it up. All right, guys, thanks for watching and listening, and I think we're out. Everybody say bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.